What up, world? It's your boy Ethan Scott. How you doing tonight? This morning? Not really sure. It's like 4 a.m. for me, so it's either super late or super early morning. But I'm gonna come back. I worked on my computer a little bit. Hopefully, things run a little bit smoother, a little bit better moving forward. I did make some alterations, but we are here. I had that all set up too. We are here with the crew of the Cochrane on their first journey into, it's not deep space, high orbit, lunar orbit, I should say. On their first journey into lunar orbit. We had to step away from the computer and fix some things, like I said, with restarts and stuff like that. So there is no, as you can see, reverting the flight. So, that being said, the crew of the Cochrane will either make it or they won't. Jebediah Kerman and Bob Kerman could be a fatal tale for the future of space flight. We almost lost Jebediah in an earlier routine flight that required an emergency landing. And we were lucky enough to keep him alive. Bob Kerman's actually in the pilot seat right now for his ability to hop out and reset this conduct material study, because it's still saying high over, or then it's the same and it won't be counted. So just reset that. Our food, we should look at that. Snacks. Our food, we have 22 days left of fresh air, and we have 157 days left of food. That's just because Jeb likes to snack a lot. Just in case, he likes to snack. He's an eater. So we take some extra food just in case he gets nervous on the flight. Show crew view. Oh, cool. Show available crew. Bill Kerman, Valentina Kerman. Okay. Show crew view. Oh, here's the stress estimator. Your Kerbals might get stressed out if it's a closed stress estimator. So, their status is A-OK. All right, cool. Sweet. And that tells us that. We're still over Kerbin. Stop simulators. Estimates will be unavailable. Snack time. Do I have to feed them? I thought they would just eat themselves. Anyways, I'm actually going to have to look into that. I thought having it on there would... what does this do? Snack time. Does that reduce the amount? Show available crew? No. So if I hit snack time, we're at 9:45. Oh yeah, 9:43. Okay, so I can make them eat. I don't know if I have to, but I can make them. Be kind of annoying if I have to. I might remove eating as a resource. No, just kidding. What was I trying to do here? So, like I said, we've got Bob Kerman, the scientist, is actually in the pilot seat. Jeb is enjoying the spacious cabin area. The engines have run into a little bit of issues on our flight. We have time, by the way. That's why I can speed this up, but I want to talk for a minute. So, allow some people to get in. But we have had some issues, mainly that one side or the other will be pulled closer to the docking port than the other. So you'll get a wobble, and that hasn't been great. But we've been managing, and it seems to be working. So I kind of wanted to get this. Sorry, just getting some cinematics. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I wanted to grab it real quick. All right. Okay. So let's speed up because we can't really do anything until about there. Just take me there. I should have clicked warp. And we are on day 2. I don't know if we have to feed them or not, but we need to do a maneuver real quick. So we need to increase my periapsis to, 30 is huge. Bring it down. 16, because I'm not going to be able to land it either. So it should put me at a 20 to 30 anyways. So I love how it's saying it's a node in 28 seconds. Oh, burn time's not telling me anything. So node in 28 seconds. Let's make sure these are charged. Let's get to our node. And let's fire away. So it seems as if I use like Z to go all the way up, I can avoid the wobble, which is good. And then I can just back it down and increase it once it's already up there. And I don't seem to have the same issues. So that's something we've learned on this mission. Now we are going to get within, just kill it. Just kill everything. Which seems to have worked. Why did that happen? I mean, it happens, but yeah, just chill on the prograde. I don't know what was going on there. My target should still be exactly where it is. Just chill on the prograde, man. Oh, maybe that's why it went up. So that's a pretty high orbit around the moon. But it's polar, so we will probably actually stay out here for some time if we can, because we have the good fortune of probably passing over a couple of biomes. And we're looking at, nope, that way. And that's 80, that's 70. That should be good. And that puts us in an actual really nice polar orbit. We should have brought a satellite with us. It's ridiculous. And based on its orientation, we should never lose contact with Kerbin, because this is the Mun is tidally locked. So we shouldn't be here. We might be here long enough to change our how we sit on the moon, but probably not. In the meantime, let's take care of this node. Can't wait till I get targeting available. All right. So it's in. So yeah, using. Oh, we should probably. That's not good. Stop the. How do I slash? Time work canceled. Because I think I was moving that whole time, just absolutely barely, but. Maybe the time warp kind of screwed things up. Anyways, now we can time warp. Coming in around the Mun. Ooh, it's beautiful. I actually want to cinematics. Oh, wait. Like, what is going on? We should have light, so let's turn this one on too. Lights on. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, that's enough of that. But the cinematic is beautiful. Hold on, flip back over. Because I want to be able to read the Cochrane. And I like how it's doing this light. Yeah. All right. I'm probably missing my node completely. Oh, it is time. So we're going to activate. And this is what I'm saying. I might be able to land this on the Mun. I don't think it would be accurate enough, and I think that the impact is too dangerous. We're going to do some observations at this height and see what kind of science we can get, since we are the first Kerbals in this game to go to the Mun. And then we're going to get some observations from a lower orbit, hopefully. We'll look into that. It might be too dangerous. Let's kill that and kill that. And then there we go. Let's see here. Ooh, that's not bad. 35. Oh, perfect. So now we'll go both high and a little bit lower without crashing. Nicely done, boys. Good job, and I'm glad the Kraken didn't destroy you. Welcome to the Mun. Round of applause. Because mission control is going crazy. This was originally test of the Cochrane to see if it would be able to withstand such a trip, and now we are in a polar orbit, high and low, around the Mun. That's going to give us some good stuff. Let's go ahead and start. Conduct a material study. Sorry. It's only going to happen once. This one isn't one that will reset over each biome. You have to be landed at the biome. But look at that. Oh, I'm so happy we put the extra parachutes on this thing now. Okay, cool. Because if we transmit it back, we would only get 24.5. If we can return it, which is what it's designed to do, we should be able to recover 50, which is a lot of science. So the high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this. I like it. Yay. We're going to keep the experiment. We can go ahead and close. And then let's get some mystery goo. Observe. 20 science. The goo feels right at home here. Well, that's good. Can we... I don't want to reset it. I just want it to close. I'll close it later. Then there's temperature. 16 science. Not bad. Again, if we can recover it. I'm going to obviously take it all into the thing, but measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to be either hot or cold, except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Let's keep that. I don't think that does anything, but... And I think that concludes the amount of science. Let's do a crew report, which is 10 science. Oh, and we can transmit that back for 10 science. So we should do that to like transmit science from the moon. By the way, fly by the moon. I wonder if this will work. 10. You look at the surface of the moon and try to find a good landing space. The inside of the craters might be the best option. Awesome. Let's transmit that. And we gathered scientific data from the moon. I was wondering if it would work. I was hoping we didn't have to land. Turns out we didn't. So we were able to complete both parts of this mission. That's awesome. I don't have a radiator on here. Otherwise, I'd come back into orbit and get with this guy. But that's okay. We'll send another mission for that. Because hopefully we recover everything on this. Let's see here. We've done that. I think it's time for Bob to eat. Oh, something we should do real quick. Let's go ahead and get them to eat just to make sure they're doing okay. Stress is 0.4. Stress is okay. Let's well, probably make him pretty happy to get outside for a little bit, don't you think? I wonder. I want to look at my stress-o-meter. Bob Kerman, nope, still pretty stressed. All right, we'll get you into the entertainment area. I should have put you guys in there the whole time, but EVA reports are fun when you're holding on, but they're more fun when you're floating away, kind of. And I want some cinematics. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. Look at him. There we go. Those are some good cinematics, people. And there we go. Nice. All right, so let's actually, no. I mean, it looked good, but we were actually way off. That's okay. It looked good. That's all we needed it to do. There we go. Let's collect the data. Remove data. And let's restore just in case, because we might be able to get into like a low orbit around the Mun, which would be very useful. Now we got to come over here. Oh, I crashed into the engine. That's okay. Collect data. Remove data. Oh, I might have to do it again. Just receive, collect data, because I like removed it, or I collected it, or restored it. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Good. Log temperature. Collect. Oh, take data. There we go. Let's get back over here. I'm not the best at this. I went up backwards. Jesus. All right. That's what I needed. And on the other side? Oh, there we go. Log pressure. Keep. Take data. All right. Get back into ship. Ah. I said I'm not the best at this. Ah. Jesus. So I almost float away. I hope I'm not running out of monopropellant. Get to where I need you to go. This is why I'm not that good at VTOL. There. Woo. All right. So all of that has been added at high orbit. And everything has been reset. So now we'll be coming in to a low orbit. I want to warp to here, to like the lowest orbit, and we'll try doing it again. And hopefully it'll work. Although I think I can biome. Wait. That's the wrong slash. Well, I'm going to be here for a minute. What's my snacks at? Oh, wait. You know what I should do? Well, we'll do this real quick. Crew report in space near this. Yeah, that's new. Yes. So we'll do this, and then we'll give them. They've been stressed out the whole way. They'll get entertainment on the way home. 75 science. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, actually, we can open the doors because I'm going to be out there in a second. Now we're going to activate Observe Mystery Q. 30. Oh, man. If all of this science comes back correctly, we'll be golden. Log temperature. Overwrite temperature scan. I thought I collected the data of the other one. Anyways. Log pressure display. Keep. All right. It's EVA good old Bob, who's probably stressed beyond words, but he's a scientist. That's what happens, you know. Let's take an EVA report. Collect. What is your... EVA... Shouldn't it tell me how much... Oh, wait. It should be up here. EVA propellant is at 5. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it refreshed from... where it was last time. Jesus, that threw me off. Why are you wobbling so much? Stop. Can I? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Collect data. Remove data. There's a fault. Oh no. No, 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 no. Something going wrong with my pack. Oh, it's probably because he's stressed. Oh no. Get him back. Get him back and calm him down. Okay. Hold on. We'll get you there, buddy. Oh, that's got to be part of the stress. Let's yeah. Let's transfer him. We've got all the data. We can collect it later. Transfer crew into this. Transfer crew Bob into here, and let's turn on the entertainment. He must have... What? There was entertainment before. What is my power down? No. I could definitely turn on entertainment the last time I did this. Why can't I turn it on? Let's try this. Let's transfer Jeb into here. And then, okay, only one person can be entertained at a time. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool. And then if we're looking at all of this, snacks are good. Stale air is up. Start air scrubber. I want to see what that does. And then, can we get our flight engineer to go away? Pull up snacks. Yeah, his stress. Interesting. I got out there and he would just not do what he was supposed to. I could probably collect all the data with... Do you think Jeb is going to be the same way? He's nowhere near as stressed, I don't think. No, nowhere near as stressed. Let's... Nope, we're going to EVA Jeb. No, what is going on? We are having a big problem with our EVA packs, and I'm not sure why. Oh no. Nope. Get inside. Seem to be having a problem with our EVA packs at this point in the adventure. Is there... Your Kerbals might get stressed out if you transfer them to docked vessel and then undock. Will that happen? Click on the habitable parts of the docked vessel to find out. Parts highlighted in blue will count towards the estimate. I don't know what that means. Close stressimeter? Open stressimeter? No. Close stressimeter, show crew. A-OK stress, 8% stress, status relaxing. So why are we having trouble with our EVAs? That's a little interesting. Okay. Well, we got the data that we were kind of hoping to get. Are we building? Oh, look at that. The Kerbal map is pretty much done. Oh, it's beautiful. We can see the whole thing almost. Still not getting any anomalies, and I kind of expected that. I didn't think that the Kerbodyne would be able to detect the anomalies, but now... Go visual. Nope. I don't have anything on here for mapping, so there's really no sense in mapping. So let's take a look. There's no sense in staying, basically, is what I'm saying. We're going to be going up and around this way. So here, which way do I want to be going? Yeah. So I need to bring this. Add maneuver. We're going to bring... Oh, wrong way. And then bring it in. And bring it this way. And bring it in. There we go. And then... Oop. Oop. Nope. 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 No. That's not too bad. Let's do that. All right. So let's get on target with our maneuver node. How we doing, boys? Let's speed up a little bit. So 22 minutes. That'll put Bob in the entertainment system for 22 minutes. We're back on the light side of Earth, Kerbin. And this is should fix our inclination just a bit. Here we go. Seems to be going good. Nice. That's what I want to see. Bring this up just a little bit. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Yes. See how we were falling this way and now we're kind of moving in a different direction. So we're getting down. Cut that. What? Up here we don't need... Really? That's interesting. Do a little bit more testing. Whoopsies. All right. So we're coming out to there. Probably around here, I want to do another one. Another burn to get us really even. I wish I could pull upwards, but it just spins side to side. I want to go up, up. That's too far up. And, I mean, that should do. So let's prepare for that node in 6 minutes. Actually, if I bring this all the way out, and then this, this way just a bit, I should eventually just pop back in. Hold on. Bring it out just a little bit more. Really? There we go. I was like, where is it? Whew. What is that? And that's just going to keep getting bigger. So I'm doing this wrong. That's what that tells me. So let's get rid of that. Let's go back to this. And actually, I want to be about here when I adjust. Add maneuver. Bring that up. And that was my issue. And that'll put me on a nice orbital path. So let's take care of that real quick. Warp to there. How's my Jeb doing? Well, yeah. How's Jeb doing? Hey, okay. Still relaxing. Ooh, he took... He's got to take 2.5 days to relax. So I need to be more on top of that. That's ridiculous. Okay. But that isn't what caused my issue, technically, I don't think. The amount of stress they have. Unless, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that. Do some testing. All right. Let's fire up our node. A little bit more than we wanted, but that's okay. Now, I think what we want to do, what I did wrong, is that. Yeah, that's better. Let's bring it back in. Oh, no. This way. And then just, ooh. And then, nope. Not what I wanted. Nope. Okay, and that'll be good. That'll get us back from the moon. Let's get ready for that node. In 27 minutes. I like it. The Cochrane is proving out. I mean, it's doing the job fantastically. Exactly what it's made to do. No. Okay. And then, where are we at? 35 seconds. Let's get a little bit closer. This thing has some oomph to it. And fire up the rockets. Well, the impulse engines. And disengage. That wasn't bad. What are we looking at? We're going to have to go a little bit farther. So let's fire them up. Oh. See, that right there is a difficult pull away. Like it took too much time to turn it off. So we're not going to be able to do, that's what would make it difficult to do incremental moves like landing on the moon. That would be a difficult task. So I could probably technically intersect with that, but we're not going to. So what I'm going to do is bring myself down, because we're going to be on a kind of high orbit. And this is in a day and a half. We have enough food and air, so we're fine. And this will give our Kerbals a little bit of time to de-stress. But we now know that they're going to each need an entertainment system center to keep them able on these long flights like this, because that's going to be a day, but I'm only going to be able to do Bob. I can't do Bob and Jeb at the same time. So that's just something we're going to have to get used to. That brings us down to 500. Let's bring us in a little bit closer to about 150. 183 is close enough, because again, we're going to have some issues slowing down in time, or disengaging the drive in time. All right. Let's get set. Can't read it. Let's flip it over so you can. There we go. And then we're going to click this in F2. Oh, wow, we did fast. I didn't expect it to go that fast. Okay. Oh, well. F2. Let's see here. We're here. We're looking at our node in approximately 47 seconds. It's going to be quite a long node, actually. So we'll start firing and see where we're at. We can kill it now and speed up time just a little bit. There we go. Now we can go ahead. It's definitely less pizzazz than having rockets firing in space, but it's interesting. There we go. And that should put us, I mean, our apoapsis height is at 160. Why does that say? Oh, that's apoapsis. You got to read periapsis, man, and understand what those words mean. That's why. And I'm pretty sure this is just high Kerbal orbit, right? If I crew report, no. Cancel. Crew report. It's just high over. Yeah, that's fine. Fresh air 25. I can stop the air scrubber for right now. Entertainment. Let's look at our. Oh, not you. Let's look at our guys. He's at 1% stress. He's at 2% stress. That's awesome. Take this. Duration is fine. A-OK. Relaxing. Do a snack time. Oh. Both their stress went up. Why? He's still A-OK. He's at 1.1. He's at 0.9. I thought he was down lower. Maybe he was up higher. Anyways. If we're looking at air, our stale air is down. Our fresh air is still kind of up. We've extended our life a little bit, because it's going to be approximately an hour until the next maneuver, which is going to bring this way down into a similar orbit, or a circular orbit, at about 150. Because that's, we're going to look at descending from there. So let's go to our node. This is actually, the Cochrane is turning out to be quite a nice little transport vessel. A couple of flaws, a couple of learning curves involved, but very nice. If I'm looking at this, 0.9 days, 1.1, I should honestly, for the next hour, I'm going to swap them out. Stop entertainment. Oh. Transfer crew. Transfer into here. And then transfer crew. Bob, transfer out. And let's start the entertainment for everybody. How are you doing? If I open this up, do you tell me anything? No, but I saw something in here. Entertainment Center, A-OK. All right, well. Now that we're in this high orbit and we have an hour, we're going to try an EVA again. Oh, Jeb. Activate a hatch. EVA. Now. Hopefully. Interesting. So it was over the moon. Oh no. Collect data. Remove data. That's no bueno. That means that's not going to work, but I should be able to. Over the moon we were wonky, probably just because we've never flown there before. Haven't advanced far enough for that type of EVA. I've already collected it. I got that one first. Okay. Well, we've got science galore. Unfortunately, we didn't put an escape pod on this thing, which I was supposed to do. Might be the Mark 6. All right, so we got that. We got as much science as we possibly can. Our maneuver is coming up in a little bit. And let's warp to the maneuver. We're going to do this, though. It's something. All right. And then give it some time because this isn't going to take too long. Ooh. You know what is going to take long? Transferring my Kerbals back out. I don't think I need to. We'll use him for the actual descent and not just activating the thrust and turning it off. Our G-forces aren't doing too bad at this height either, although they're probably, our engines are probably not as strong as they were. So I could probably just retrograde at this point. I'm less worried about the node, more worried about my apoapsis and periapsis, which not too shabby. I could probably $66.31, not really doing what I want it to, but that's okay, because we actually want to be right about there, right? And then we'll see what we can do about a landing. Alrighty, so At this point, we're going to warp to the area that I want to be in, which is right about here. Warp. We're going to try a regular reentry without engines. If we absolutely need to, however, we will use our engines to slow ourselves down even farther. Okay. I want to get, well, first. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay. And then I want to be the right way up. Okay. Could have put like windbreaks on this thing, but oh well. Go to here. Actually, I can do it with, as somebody was telling me before, I can do it with this down here, which is the purple button, maneuver mode. That would have been nice to know a long time ago. And I also have Kerbal Engineer to tell me this information. So let's, my periapsis is at 60. I want it, oh, actually, we're at our periapsis, aren't we? Yeah, let's do this first. Oh. That might be a little too spicy for the pepper, if you know what I'm saying. So let's speed that back up just a tid. That's better. Now we'll fall at kind of a decent, slower speed. And if I got my targeting correct, it should be. So it is meant to do a retrograde fall with a heat shield. If absolutely necessary, I will activate the engines to take care of things. How's this going? A-okay. What's the stress of my Kerbals? Good stuff, good stuff. Bob is a little stressed out again. So let's do, it's time for the landing. We're going to transfer Bob back into here. We'll transfer Jeb out to the cockpit. Make sure entertainment's going. Check the snacks again. 2% would put good. And we are on our descent path. Like I said, it is designed to do a natural reentry, a falling reentry. So we're going to try to do that first. Speed up time a little bit. Actually, just to make sure I'm not increasing anything, let's do that. Periapsis is falling. Apoapsis is falling. Altitude is falling. Everything looks good for a normal descent at this point in time. Let's check our trajectory. Is still going down, but that's okay. I don't want to fire my engines until I absolutely have to, because I'm not really far into the atmosphere yet. Although I am starting to heat up, as you can see. So I'm actually pretty happy that I was able to get up and play. I woke up in incredible pain from my hip, and Villani was able to help me after about an hour, and then I was like, well, I'm up now, so let's play. It was good. It was awesome. It's painful, and then Villani fixed it, because she's amazing. See, why couldn't I take the data when I EVA'd? I guess you have to EVA for that data, and then, well, we'll have to just get better. It was our first. Love you, Villani. It was our first adventure to the moon, so we'll take it. Let's look at our trajectory now. I mean, our periapsis is still pretty high, but we are falling. Speed up a little bit. Get through this. Get to at least where it's trying to slow us down, because we're coming in hot. Hot tamale. There we go. That's what I was looking for. See if anything starts to overheat. Try and get the cinematic of it re-entering. And just wanted to check, make sure everything's going good. We are slowing down, doing about 22,000 meters per second, or 2,200. I keep saying 1,000 because that's a ridiculous speed. 2,200 meters per second. It's much better. We are, I want to see where drag is. No, you're not going to. Well, okay. Heat? Hot, hot. I mean, this seems pretty okay. And that's what I was worried about, is these guys. The peripherals. But they seem pretty protected. I mean, you can obviously see their antenna. Oh, I didn't retract my antennas. I knew I was going to forget to do that. So that's an issue that will have to be fixed in post during a refit of the Cochrane. I love how I've added this now. As we're going through the plasma, we lose signal. We're currently with Kerbin Balkenbonner, but we will lose that signal as we are entering through the plasma phase of the heat. Temperature overlay. We're still doing good. Most of the heat is in these down here. Man, that thing's falling. Yay. Whatever I just did, it should be fine. I mean, we're coming in. We're actually going to be probably a little shy of... Oh, no. We're doing pretty good. We are going to be a little shy of the center. We might try and do something about that. There we go. But we might just take the landing, because we're not going to exactly have the best, and our parachutes will only work once. So this is good, other than the antenna. I mean, we're already down to 1,300. We're going to be way shy of the center, but we're still on the same continent. Oh no. What happened? Did we run out of battery? No, we just fell around. Fell forward for some reason. That's okay. We'll fly it like a space plane. I expected to go all the way in backwards and kind of land like... what's his name? Oh. Land like an Elon Musk kind of reusable fuselage. But looks like we've got a little bit of flight here. that flipped us around. Not exactly ideal for what we're looking for. Oh, you can kind of see the Kerbal Space Center. But not exactly bad either. I wonder if we can re-enter forward. Just not have to worry about entering backwards. Although that might put a lot of stress up here. Now, this thing doesn't really have much. We're going to test its engines again by doing this and seeing if we can pull ourselves out of this. If we're just going to... Nope, we don't have control surfaces. Cut that. Go parachutes. And let's fall the way everything wants us to. Alrighty. Well, it wasn't a perfect flight. There were definitely some flaws. There was definitely some things that the Cochrane is going to have to be updated, refitted, and move on from there. There go our first parachutes and our second. And our landing legs will come out. And let's see if I can very slowly and calmly I'm going to go all the way around with this so we get some good angles. And then I want to go from here to the Cochrane. Nice. All right. And we managed to keep our peripherals, so we should get just a little bit more science. We did lose our responder, antenna. We lost our antenna, so that happened. Coming down in the middle of nowhere. Happy to be home. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh no. Okay, well, the Cochrane fell over, which is fine. We're not going to be able to get back up, but we are on Kerbin and safe. We're going to take these down, stop entertainment, and we can turn off the lights. Lights off. The crew has safely returned from its trip around the moon. Total trip time was 3 days and 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Very nice. And they seem pretty happy. Let's look at our snacks. They could probably eat. There you go. We got a little bit of stress from Bob Kerman. He's doing okay, though. Jebediah Kerman, he's doing okay. Everything worked out great. We learned so much, and we just brought back a bunch of science. And we also managed to do a flyby of the moon and gather scientific data from the moon, completing our contract. So let's go ahead, recover this vessel. Oh my goodness, guys. Guys. 342 science was just earned from that mission alone, and we were already sitting on 100 and something science, so we're up to 487 science. This is going to open so many things for us. Let's go to next. We recovered everything. We were just got a lot of money. We're almost at $1 million all of a sudden. This was an extremely profitable and successful trip. This is amazing. 32. So the engines themselves cost 24,113 funds. That's ridiculous. All right. And then the crew, 3 EXP gained, 3 EXP gained. Jebediah and Bob have done quite well for themselves. Our total reputation sitting at 395. We can't even see the yellow or red anymore. We're doing fantastic. I mean, we're using Kraken drives, so it's kind of cheating, but doesn't mean we're not doing fantastic. What is this? Kerbal's surface samples. Research science limit is 500. And resource transfer available. Okay. What's this? Unknown object tracking. I don't think we're going to need that for a while. Mission control contracts were good. Spaceplane hangar could probably use an upgrade, but we haven't been using it, and I don't foresee using it quite yet, so we'll leave it as is. The flagpole, fully upgraded. This is official flag, or we could change it. You know, whatever. Or we could change it. That's hilarious. Okay. Anyways, astronaut complex. So, 12 active Kerbals. All right, Kerbals can perform EVAs. Kerbals on EVAs can place flags. That's good. Oops, God. Oop. Oh. That might be a full upgrade. Research. I think that, because surface samples, that's probably our best thing. It's going to take a lot of money to do, too. So we might as well do it while we just got a lot and probably are about to get a lot more. So we're going to upgrade you. Yay, science. Now let's go in and get some science. Let's look at some things. We haven't been in here in a minute. All right. We have heavy rocketry, not exactly our thing. Probably not going to use that. Fuel systems, probably awesome, not our thing. Although the snack tin will be eventually worth it. And let's see if they, I mean, these RCS thrusters are definitely worth it. So, and these small propulsions are worth it. So we might be going that way eventually. Let's keep looking. Aerodynamics, this will help us build. Kind of, but not much. Landing, however. Landing, bigger parachute. Retractable gear. That's always good. And a bigger heat shield. Flight, direction control. RCS thruster packs. And small RCS, or monopropellant. This guy, the MK1 lander can. Place anywhere linear RCS thruster port. Interesting. Yeah, we'll probably, we're pretty much definitely going to get flight control because these thrusters are very, we need them for like docking maneuvers and stuff like that to make them smooth. And then over here, the hitchhiker is another, that one can handle, let's see here. Soil, no, entertainment. Minimum crew 1. Requires connection to homeworld. Interesting. Electric charge per second. Stress 2 per day. All right. We're still learning about that. But I want this guy, the cargo storage. We're going to need him. Need this guy, the control station. This one's a definite. Enhanced. And ladders. Oh my God. There's so much in this. And then this is repair kits. Storage. Yeah. This one's a definite. So we're going to get this one and this guy. Which, this opens up, what is this? Service bay, lander can, command module. How much? We have 307 left. Jesus. Cupola. And then Mooner excursion module. What is this? Oh no, we did this already. Let's look over here. That right there I'm interested in because it can hold a lot of volume. And this guy right here is a processing lab. Now this guy, or into snacks. That's what's important about him. So, light scanning arm is good. Big ladder. Scan R resource mapper. Resources high res. I mean, yay. Fuel cylinders, nah. Cargo storage is important. The mobile processing lab is important, and the arm is important. So that's 160. Let's look here. We got, not quite yet, but we're getting there. This guy's pretty important. That guy's, and this guy's pretty important. What's down here? Batteries. Oh, the Cal 1000. That guy's important. So are all these solar panels. 160. I'm only going to be able to get one of these. Actuators. So many important things in this next one. Specialized grip pads. Docking ports. The Stampotron ground anchor, which I'm probably going to want for any type of base that I build. Engine plates. Grip strips. I don't really need those. Advanced exploration is very important. Specialized control is not as important. So advanced exploration and precision engineering is important, but I think precision engineering is going to be important later. So we're going to go with this one, and then we only have 147 left. It's not enough for 2, so we'll choose one of these. Fuel systems. I don't think I really need fuel systems yet. Aerodynamics, landers. Landing was important. I don't know if I should save it, though. That's what I'm trying to think right now. Ooh, that gives you a different little cockpit. I like that inline cockpit, too. But is it rated for vacuum? This part container cannot be placed in a storage container, but can be manipulated in EVA construction. Interesting. Runnable, resettable. Sorry. Minimum crew to operate 1. Crew must include a pilot, remote pilot assistant available. Cannot transmit science. Has 1 inventory slot. Yeah, it's not going to tell me. Oh, well. Can you EVA from this thing? I don't think you can. Oh, wait, yeah, there should be like a little one on the side. Anyways, when it comes to science, we're going to do landing, and then that'll put us below. And then we can't get any more. All right. Well, guys, it was a little short, but I wanted to finish up the cliffhanger before we move on to our next, what we're doing. So that was pretty cool. I don't think... Let's go into our tracking station real quick. I want to see some things. Well, I got a minute. All right. So we have this guy, which is untitled, but it's our polar scanner, and it's doing pretty good. And it's communicating with this aging Kerbin satellite, which doesn't seem to be aging very badly. And, you know, it's out there. Okay. These are a bunch of things. That's the Woomerang launch site. This is the desert launch, desert airfield is there. And launch site. Kerbal Cove. That's Boomerang. Interesting. Oh, it's over there. It's interesting that it's not showing the Cove launch site, even though I found it. Oh, there it is. Cove, Kerbal, Air Island. That's the van. The van. Actually, let's go to the van real quick. Fly. The van doesn't have an impulse drive on it, right? The van is just a chill out kind of place. Which needs to be attached to something later on or scuttled. But let's see here. Go to M. I should have two up. This one. Chaos Upsilon. Switch to. Chaos Upsilon has a lot of things. I mean, the Chaos Upsilon needs to be recovered, is what it comes down to. It's meant to detach. I think. Yeah, see? It's meant to detach, and this part gets recovered. But to be completely honest, I don't see a reason for keeping the Upsilon in space. And I could definitely deorbit the whole thing probably right now. Let's try it real quick. We're going to do deorbiting simulations is what we're going to call it. And see if we can bring this bad boy home. Let's go ahead and pull those in. Where are we? Oh, we gotta wait a little bit. Hold on. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we come home at night. So let's deorbit the KS Upsilon real quick. It's our first space station that went up, but it was a very expensive space station, and we have better technology, better capability, and we could use the funding from this, the parts. So let's. Oh, I got to do this manually. Boom. These things work great when they're low or when they're in the atmosphere, or out of the atmosphere. I can't talk. But I mean, this has 2,000 units of liquid fuel on it. 1, 2, 3 impulse drives, a ton of data. Nothing's going to mean anything up here. There you go. There you go. See if I can get it all back. Close doors. And we're just burning light, apparently, trying to make it look cool. All right, so we are on our way. The weight should flip us, but I'm going to move us into a prograde, putting this guy as the first thing that's going in, because this should weigh more than that. And I didn't have a plan for deorbiting this. This was actually never supposed to be deorbited. But we can do it, I think. Hopefully not everything explodes in a horrible death hellfire. This thing's only actually been up here for 6 days. That's funny. We're deorbiting it after 6 days. It was testing. It was used to create the van and further, space stations. Trying to get it close to the KSP or KSC. Coming close. Like I said, once I get into the orbit, this might spin out of control. It might. Oh, the moon was coming up. I was like, what is that? However, I'm hoping to use the weight as kind of a anchor and heat shield. If I land upside down, I'm not too upset about it. I don't seem to be slowing down a whole bunch. Oh, okay, there we go. No. Now I'm slowing down a whole bunch. Guarantee it. Well, not a whole bunch, but I'm slowing down. Oh, interesting. I've created like a little vortex thing here. That's cool. I wonder if that's going to keep me protected or if it's heating everything up. Seems to be doing okay, but that's cool. It's literally creating like a vortex as it's moving through. Okay. Slow down, you big thing. Okay, still moving kind of fast. Which is okay, because I don't want to land it at KSC. I kind of want to land it in the waters, like right here. That would be best. So let's help it out a little bit. By activating the impulse drive backwards, we should be able to slow down quicker. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to another one. Oh, I was. There we go. Now we're slowing down a little bit. We're going through plasma, so I have no connection. Connection, connection, connection. Do we have connection? Get through the plasma. I'm actually happy I was able to adjust this while I was out of connection, because I don't think I was really supposed to be able to. Alrighty. A little bit farther than I wanted to be. We can slow that down again. We're at 21,000 feet, slowing down nicely. Let's turn this off, and let's turn this off. So now, should just be falling. The weight is where we're falling. So we're good there. These guys are good to blow. 16,000 feet. Are those just drogue chutes? Oh, I may have to slow this down. Hold on. I thought they were full chutes. Those are just drogues? flipping around. Well, it was supposed to work differently. Oh, we could probably fix this by doing this. Hey, hey, hey. What is happening? We're at 5,000 feet. I need these things to open. Okay. Okay. None of this is good. I need these things to open. And we're coming really close. And I'm not going to be able to grab the other piece. Ooh, okay. There we go. Now I can grab this and slow it down as much as we need. And the KS Upsilon will land with its impulse lifter drive, which was actually supposed to detach and land itself. See, that'll slow us down. Nice. Alrighty. Successful deorbit of the KS or Kerbal Station Upsilon. Kudos. Kudos, everybody. Good job. Good work. Ooh. A little bit of damage. And something is all the way over there all of a sudden. What is that? Oh, wow. Is there anything else over here? That threw that piece. Okay. Little bit of damage, but all in all, especially the expensive parts, the gas and the impulse drive, all recoverable. However, we're still moving, aren't we? There we go. Recover vessel. Yay! Mostly successful deorbit of the Turbo Station Upsilon and recovery, which gives us, minimal science, 0.5 negligible amounts, but it did give us 55,000 back in funding. Also negligible, but it did clear up our skies, and that's the most important part, is keeping everything decluttered. There is quite a bit of clutter out there, and like Upsilon stuff we can recover. Anything splashed down we can recover, so let's get rid of that real quick. Splash down, recover. Splash down, recover. Orbiting, splash down, recover. And it's just debris from various crashes. But splash down means that they're floating in water. I'm not really going to come back to floating in water. Mom MK1 debris is still in flight? Oh, it's not going to be for long. We might watch that. Here's another one in flight. What's your 106 by 36? Oh, you're definitely going to be slowing down, I think. That's the Untitled Spacecraft Debris. But I can't just get rid of that one. There's two up there. 3, 4. And then Untitled Spacecraft is up there too. The Mom MK1 has been up there for 4 days and is on a path to a periapsis of 35. I want to take a look at this. I'm interested in something that can have a apoapsis or a periapsis of 35 and still kind of make it through. Because these parts are not splashed down, but I can see what happens once it enters low Earth orbit and see if it kills itself. Or if it somehow, some way makes it through, I'm interested by that as well. Because being able to maintain an orbit with a periapsis of 35 meters per second and falling is quite interesting. But I believe what's going to happen is we're going to see the orbital decay take out these debris by themselves. There, see? We're coming in. Actually, can I? Yeah, I don't have anything to show maneuverable data. We are flying through the atmosphere. But it's so aerodynamic. It's actually creating like its own lift. I'm still quite impressed. I don't think we're going to survive. I think orbital decay will take us down. But that was that was fun to watch. This one's coming down. Oh, that's me. Where's the other one? This one. It's on its way down too. But I mean, look at that. It's like perfect. Just one piece perfectly flying through the air. It's even doing like an amazing space plane. I have no control over this thing. It's just flying. And it's at like the proper angle that it should be to, slow down and eventually land. Where are we? We're looking at, okay. Just whipping through it. What just happened? Oh, it just must have been coincidence, because here we go. Here it comes. That's great. And then all right. I think go back to this. There should be one more on its catastrophic failure. Oh, I can't switch over? That's fine. We'll go back to the Space Center. I think that's all for today, guys. That was a mostly successful trip for the Cochrane. There were a couple of interesting things that happened, a couple of things we learned, but all in all, I would say successful. We're sitting out with 58 science, 553,506 funds. I mean, we're doing good on reputation. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what the star is either. Haven't done this in a while. But I was just about to say, you stream any longer, we're going to Kiki's at 7. I mean, we could still do that. That's fine. But I will be cutting it here. That was an amazing second chapter for the Cochrane. They did survive. They brought back a ton of science. We've learned so much new stuff, and the next build will be all the better for it. I'm Ethan Scott. We're playing Kerbal Space Program career mode using mainly Kraken drives and learning what we can about them as we go. Thank you so much for joining me or watching this later. If you liked it, please, do what you got to do. If you can, subscribe, follow, figure out when I'm streaming, hop in, talk to me. All good fun. But I'm going to be bouncing out. Thank you so much. And as always, I will catch you on the flip side.